Hey everyone, it's Job. Welcome back to December Daily. I know it's been a while, and I'm so thankful that you're joining me today. It's been a crazy few days, as some of you might have seen in the last Vlogmas / December Daily. My visitor that arrived is actually a good friend of mine. Her name is Abby C, and you might know her around the journaling and art space because she is an artist and author that creates content around journaling and stationery. And we've had a fun couple of days. Yesterday, I took a mental health break from the videos and the vlogging and the journaling, and it was actually so nice because I'm able to come back today and to come back with a clear mind. And we're actually a little bit behind in my journal, and that's actually pretty cool to say because we've been pretty on top of things for the past few days, and it's only at day 19 that we're 2 days behind. So I like to think that we, had a pretty good run in terms of the on-time journaling, but I think we're not too far off in terms of catching up. So I'm optimistic we'll catch up. But today I actually started the day with a quiet morning, doing some journaling catch-up. We're catching up for December Daily Day 17, which is 2 days ago, since it's the 19th already. And that's the day that my friend Abby arrived, and she brought this lovely tea set or tea advent calendar, as you saw in the journal with me. And I got a bunch of goodies from work. So I bought actually a new coaster, and I decided to cut out the little coaster packaging and fit that into the tea pocket. And then the coaster actually came with this little sticker that says the color of the coaster, which was just a black coaster. And I put that on the corner of the date calendar tearaway printable, and I think the red and the black looks pretty cool, and it ties in the black that's in the teacup packaging or the tea packet packaging. We also ordered Jollibee that day, and you can fight me in the comments, but I think it's the best fried chicken ever. And I love the sweet spaghetti, but that's like a Filipino Asian thing. Like, I love a sweet spaghetti. It just feels really comforting for me. The funny thing about Abby and I is that although we both create content about journaling and planning and stationery, when we're together, we don't actually journal that often, and we don't talk about stationery pretty much at all. We just talk about everything other than stationery. It's movies, books, random things we see online. And I think that's the funny thing about when you meet friends in this community. More often than not, you get along in many different aspects in life, and I think that's super fun, and it makes conversation super multifaceted because you don't have to just discuss about stationery. You can talk about all different kinds of things. The last thing that I did in the morning was actually put the new folder pocket that I got from TRC. It's my first time buying this actually, and it's made to go on the leather cover, but I decided to just put it in my insert so I can actually carry the printable that I made for Patreon with me, and it could just live in my TN insert. But that's it for the morning journaling. Let's start the day, and yeah, we'll do a little bit more journaling in the midday, and we'll do a little chat over there too.
Settling in, settling down. Falling in love, not falling out. I keep on falling in. Each of us both done in the crown. A crown, a crown, a crown. A king and a queen royally bound. Yeah. Both called it from the beginning. Called it. Knew that the right to be nice. Knew that the right to be us. We do what we gotta do to stay winning, winning. The fuss and the fights will keep and trust. And you make me wanna say I love you better today than yesterday. Every day is gonna play out the same, the same, the same, the same. Hey. I love you better today than yesterday. Every day is gonna play out the same.
Nakakatawa, I asked Midday for titles. Journaling through 2024. Dancing through life. A year of growth. Grabe naman.
Say it from the heart. From the heart. Wrinkles and grays.
Oh!
It's such a vibe.
Maybe I should get a disco ball.
It's a freaking 9 a.m.
It's so wow. Hey. Wow.
Every day it's gonna play out the same. It's gonna play out the same. I love you better today than yesterday. Every day it's gonna play out the same. It's gonna play out the same. La da 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 da. La da da da
It was so nice to go and journal at a cafe during lunch because it broke up the day a little bit in terms of work, and it's also nice to just do some cafe journaling. So I didn't go too crazy during this session because I had some of the groundwork that we laid in this journal spread earlier in the day, and I'm just adding more bits and pieces to it. So one of the major things that we added were actually the photos, which are actually just printed on the Canon selfie. I put a photo of some of the ephemera and gifts that Abby gave me, a picture of the Jollibee meal, and then I actually have another photo which is actually nestled into the tea pocket that we made, which is just using the tea packaging as a pocket. And there's a photo behind that little coaster ephemera that we cut out earlier. And then I'm just going in with some of the best Everyday Explorer stickers. I've been loving these so much for December Daily. It's just a great way to add a little bit of a caption or like a main word to each journal spread in an easy manner, because I love using my rub-on TRC alphabet, I guess, rub-on stickers. But if I don't have my MU tool, like that little wooden stick, I don't like it as much. I think I just really enjoy using that wooden stick. But after that, I just did some of my journaling using one of my favorite pens from this year, especially from my Japan trip. It's a Unijet Stream, and it actually has a wooden grip to it, which I really like. And I spent most of the rest of this little mini journaling session in the middle of the workday just to do some writing. Honestly, so many things happened on December Daily Day 17th when Abby arrived. I basically got locked out of my own apartment. It's the first time that's ever happened, and I actually had to run to my landlord's place, which was nearby. It wasn't too long or far away, and it was so funny because they said that they were in Japan when I was saying that I was locked out, so they pulled a little joke on me, but my heart literally sank. I was like, do we have to break into our own home? Do I have to like smash a window, and then will I have to pay them to fix the window? So yeah, crisis was diverted. Honestly, that was such a goofy mood, but you know, it's muscle memory when you lock the door behind you when you leave, because that's what I did, and I had no key with me whatsoever. So that was a good, I guess a good security thing on my part, but also I just need to remember to have my keys at all times, because I can see myself doing this again in the future. But yeah, it was a lovely journaling session, and honestly, I didn't do a little bit of journaling after this. I thought I would do a little bit of journaling when I got home for December Daily Day 18, since we are like 2 days behind, but at this point it's already almost 11 p.m. on day 19, and I think we're just gonna live with the fact that we're a little bit behind in December Daily. And so what you're seeing in the vlogs isn't really coinciding with the journal spreads, but I hope you're okay with that. And it's nice to show the reality of this December Daily Challenge, because although you might be documenting your life daily through photographs and videos, sometimes it doesn't actually translate to actual journal pages. So I hope that is a little bit reassuring and inspiring for you, that it's okay to be behind and you can always catch up a few days later. But yeah, today we're going to do a little bit more of some cooking, a little bit of journaling, and it's honestly just a little bit chaotic when we're together with Abby, but that's just our friendship dynamic. And I think that's funny. You have different sides of our personality come out with different people, and it just so happens that when we're together, both of our giggly, chaotic sides come out. But yeah, we're going to continue our workday at the coffee shop. Just kidding. Who knows what's happening in there? But we're going here for the aesthetic. Hey! Long Beach. Reaction. Why is he like that? But this might be the last time I see you. Merry Christmas. It's been planned out on Thursday that we would actually make dinner together, and I was tasked with making the banchan since we were having a Korean style dinner. And so I made a spinach side dish and then like a cucumber salad that has like gochugaru or like chili flakes and vinegar and sugar and soy sauce. And then Abby made doenjang jjigae, which is soybean paste soup, which is like a really comforting and warm soup. And then I made a side of salmon to go along with it, and it was such a good meal. And I have been craving a home cooked meal in a really long time. I know I cook at home, but it's different when someone else cooks for you. And so having this soup was, I don't know, it's just a luxury when we get a chance to eat food made by our friends and loved ones. We even got Prosecco, and I think the side dishes would have looked cooler in other dishes. But yeah, this looks so good and it tasted even better. Today we're having Secco Mango. Year, who knows?
Paw pinky up.
Merry Christmas. You filthy animal. Say goodbye.
Bye. He was sunshine, I was midnight.
Actually, before we say goodbye, how have you been?
Me?
Yeah, how's California so far? We kind of just went straight into like
Work.
the chaos and work.
It's tiring. I'm tired.
Yeah, tomorrow's our last day of work. And then we have a weekend together, and then I fly back, and then Abby meets up with family. Yeah, I hope you've been enjoying December Daily. Do you have any remarks?
Stay awesome.
Yeah, and if you made it to the end of this video, what should it be? The disco ball?
Yeah, the disco
Yeah,
ball.
leave a disco
Or
ball.
like the dancing
Yeah,
guy.
the dancing guy or the salsa girl. Leave them in the comments below. I love you. Bye-bye.